Okay, Mark, I've got a little demonstration video here for you of the custom Heli Navlights set that you had ordered. And this is a demonstration of the new configuration that I've got for these. I have sent you, or I'm about to send you an email that will explain all of this in greater detail, so I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time on this video going over it again. But basically what it boils down to is that I figured out a way that I can really improve the functionality on these custom sets using this all-in-one programming, and I'll show you here. I just wanted to let you see it in operation to see if this is something you think you'd be interested in doing. One thing that's really different about this new configuration, if you'll read on the website, you'll see that normally with the all-in-one Navlights, the wingtip LEDs are not switchable from the transmitter. You can switch the strobe and the beacon and the landing lights, but the wingtip LEDs, navigation lights, come on as soon as the receiver is powered. But by doing it this way, by adding a few parts and by tweaking my programming, I've been able to give you the ability to turn everything off from the transmitter. So let me show you what it looks like here now. What I've got is my servo tester. This is one of the servo testers that I build, but I'm using this to replace the transmitter and the receiver. This gives it the same signal that your transmitter would give it. So as you can see right now, everything is off, and I'm going to advance the channel using this knob just like you would on your transmitter. And the first thing you'll see is that the navigation lights come on as the red and green wingtip lights and the white solid white LED that you had added. And then as you advance the channel a little bit further, you'll see that the strobes and rotating beacons come on. Now I've got these grouped in pairs here because you've got two push button switches on the main circuit board. There's one and there's the second one. And this allows you to choose between single, double, or triple blink on the strobes, and it allows you to choose between the fast or the slow rotation on the beacon. And by doing it this way, by adding a few extra parts and by changing my programming, what I'm going to be able to do is to offer you the option of being able to change the strobes independently of one another and the beacons independently of one another. So it's going to, as you can see right now, I've got this strobe set to a double blink, and this strobe is just on a single blink, and I believe this is the slow rotating beacon and this is the faster rotating beacon. So you'll have the ability to choose from any of the 6 modes independently between this pair and this pair. The way it was going to be, even though the strobes weren't going to be blinking at exactly the same time and the beacons were not going to be appearing to rotate at the same time, they would still be either single, both of the strobes would be either single, double, or triple blink, and both of the beacons would be either fast rotation or slow rotation. With this, not only are they not blinking at the same time, as you can see the strobes are not blinking at the same time and the beacons are not rotating at the same time, but they're even at in different patterns and different speeds. So it's an incredible additional functionality that I wish I had seen that I could do this, figure this out a long time ago, because I think this would have been a really good addition. And then the last LED down here you'll see is the landing light. I turned my tester too far. So the landing light is switchable separately. You'll see there that it comes on and off as the channel gets to the maximum setting. So your 4 modes are everything off, and then as you advance the channel, the navigation lights come on first, and then the strobes and the beacons come on, and then the landing light comes on. So you can program mixes in your radio that will allow you to switch those on and off as you see fit, or you can use a knob like I'm using on this servo tester to do it. But I think this is really a great improvement to this circuit, and it's only going to take a few extra parts and a little bit of tweaking to my programming, and yeah, I think it's going to be a great improvement. So I'm going to upload this video to YouTube and send you the link so that you can look at it and make sure that everything looks good. And I've explained all this in the email and given you the options. I can do it the way we had planned to do it before, for the price that we had talked about before. And this is just going to take just a few bucks more in parts and a little tweaking on that programming. But I think it's going to make a Navlight set you'll be a whole lot happier with. And by the way, these are 36-inch wires on all your lights, so should be plenty for you. So I'll send you the link, and then you can let me know sometime tomorrow, later on tonight or tomorrow if you want to, what you think of it. Thanks, Mark.